Like underbrush until you could start getting up into the woods.
Yep.
So you'd recommend edge of the field is there.
Yeah. I don't know, that's where it's finicky. If you think you can call them off the field or if they'll actually come in the woods, I'd say your safe bet would be up towards that, closer to that field. But that's is where the turkeys were yesterday. We heard a couple back there. But yeah, we'll boat like halfway back to that woods with you, just because there's a path you kind of have to follow to get back there to avoid there's some really thick brush that comes up out of the water. It's like little shrub bushes. Yeah, we're good. And when we get like halfway back, we'll probably turn our lights off. But yeah, let's do this. We just got to our spot. It's getting light out, so we're gonna try to move it. We got about a 100-yard walk here. There is a hen that's roosted right here, so it wouldn't surprise me if we bump her out of her roost, but those toms are probably about 300 yards away, so we're all ready to go. We're pumped, and let's go get one. I'm hoping there's a tom in there because it sounds like a lot of jigs. Stink. They're to the right. There's two groups coming in. I can hear them spitting. I caught a glimpse of one up there. I think there's gonna be a tom in that group. Yeah, I see him. Don't move. They're taking us to the right. only shot. It's too thick. They're all going up towards the hill. I just didn't think I should take that shot just because it was so thick. There's enough downhill, I think we can do it. I don't know why they shanked us like that. I had a gut feeling we should have been that way to the border more. I could see his red head and everything. I just couldn't see if it was the Tom, but it would have been like a 50-yard shot. I couldn't see if the other jakes were around him or not.
Yeah. He only gave us like a clear shot for a couple seconds from my vantage point, but
Mm.
it was really hard. I couldn't really, it was so thick I couldn't zoom very much.
Yeah, I was right on him. Just like, I don't know.
You could see him.
Yeah, I could see him fine, but I seen it like this, and it's so deceiving when there's so much brush, you can't tell how far they are. And I didn't want to like shoot a jake, even though I don't think he was, but that's so weird. They were coming right in, and
there's that other Tom calling up at the field already.
there's a bunch up there.
Yeah.
We can work our way up this path, and
Be there.
they're way up there. Let's just walk the top here and see what it looks like, and we might have to start boating down the river, just calling, see if we can't strike anything up in the river edge. Because there was 2 over there yesterday on the opposite side. I want to see where they crossed though. Yeah, one turkey was on that knob this morning. Next time if we come back here, we'll set up here. How's that way? Wasn't it that way? I thought they took that trail. We went on the Cream River. Say next time, let's try to put our money in this area here. Hey, what's going on, dude?
Did you shoot?
No, I did not. Did you?
Yeah.
You did. Yes. Nice work, man. We thought it was you.
Praise the Lord. Tom.
Nice. We came so close to getting one this morning too. We had, I think we had 8 toms by us.
They were everywhere here this morning. Like surrounding everything. Came down a little hill, and I was just kind of calling all morning. There was 2 of them, and they came along the edge and kind of were hiding in some thick stuff, and then popped out about 20 yards away. First one was right here. I didn't get the shot on camera. I was kind of bummed, but he was, as soon as he popped out, he was like all alert and like, oh man.
He's screwed.
I know.
Wow, praise the Lord, that's awesome.
Praise God. Yeah. Yeah, there's still a couple more that are running around here. Yeah, there was like 4, it sounded like, in a tree right before they flew down. Once they flew down, I think they went over to you, because I didn't hear them before.
Alright guys, so we're just sitting here. It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we just had a bird gobble up on the ridge here. I think it might be the same one that's been holding up there most of the morning. He may be henned up, I don't know what the case is. Sooner or later he's going to be breaking from that hen and hopefully makes his way down here. I think he can hear our calling for sure. He's just stalling up there. We can't really go much farther because the boundary line's right up here. He's going to have to make up some ground, but I think it's definitely possible. So we're going to sit here and be patient. We got food, we got water, and we got time. Hopefully he comes down here soon.
He's up in that clearing, I can bet you. They have a hen with them. Alright, so we came pretty close this morning on our first setup with a pretty big group of gobblers. At least there was one tom. The rest may have been Jake's, but we really didn't get a really good view at him. And I had him at about 50 yards, which was my total max. And there's just a lot of brush, so I didn't want to take a chance on that one. Andrew got it done this morning. He's about half a mile from us. So congrats to him, and hopefully we can have the same luck this morning, and well, skill, not luck. The same skill this morning as he did. And yeah, it's a beautiful morning out, and the only thing to capitalize it would be a turkey. So hopefully that happens here in the next hour or so. Keep watching.
Oh, I was just gonna hit him.
Oh, I see. Alright guys, well, we got in the kayaks and kayaked up the river a little ways and been walking for maybe 15 minutes. And I step up here, up to this thick stuff to look out in this field. And I've been doing some calling beforehand, and there's a tom just not even 20 yards away from me there. But he saw me before I saw him. He bolted off running, so that definitely stings. It hurts a lot. We had called and he didn't respond to any of that. And we pop up here and he's right there, so he came in without a peep. So I don't know if we'll have any more chances or not. At least not at that one. He's gone, but we still got another field over here that we might check out that looks promising, but we're really hoping to bank on this field. Actually, when we came up here, when we first got out of the kayaks, I heard a gobble on the opposite side of this woods over here, but it sounded like it was pretty far. It could have been him, I don't know, but he would have covered a lot of ground in that short of time. So anyway, on to the next spot. So back in the kayaks again. We just got done going to this other piece. We ended up walking pretty long ways down this edge and didn't find any more turkey sign or any gobbles or anything like that. So we hopped back in the kayaks and we're gonna head back to where we were this morning. I think these turkeys are gonna work their way back to where we were this morning, and we'll intercept them. So that's the plan. Probably have to do a little calling magic too to bring them in tonight, but it's about 2 o'clock, so might take a nap till about 5 o'clock, and then should be prime time. See if it pans out the way we think it will. Alright, okie dokie, we just made it to our spot. There's the kayaks, and we just gotta walk a little ways, not far. Man, this lens is miserable. We're gonna go up here about 150 yards and take a seat. I think this rudder turkey's gonna come through tonight, and we got a good 6 hours, 7 hours till sunset, so we've got a while. All day sit for turkeys. It's tough, but it's rewarding when it pays off. We'll see you over there. Gotten pretty windy today, hasn't really let up much. Wind gusts of 20 to 30 miles an hour. With that and that we're also pretty exhausted, I think we're gonna pull out tonight and maybe hit it again tomorrow morning or Monday, just to get our energy levels back up and so we can go at it full force. We might come back here tomorrow and still try to get a shot at a gobbler maybe off the roost, and I think it's definitely possible here, and so we'll probably come back here tomorrow and see if we can't get one down in the morning, and that's the plan, so we'll try that tomorrow.